Good evening to the participants of the JCJ 2023, both Andhra Pradesh and Telangana State. Karibu Sana, welcome to my class. And today that I am going to do the multiple choice questions in the law of contract and sale of goods act 1930. Multiple choice question. And today that I would like to deal the both of them. And without the wasting the time, let me start today class. Yes, first question, be ready. Which is the mismatch in the following options? I say mismatch. 1. Section 126, contract of guarantee, surety, principal debtor and creditor. 2. Section 129, continuing guarantee. 3. Section 134, discharge of the surety when the creditor compounds with the gives time to or agree not to sue principal debtor. 4. Section 135, discharge of the surety by release or discharge of principal debtor. And here the options goes like this. A, 1 plus 2. B, 1 plus 3. C, 1 plus 4. D, 3 plus 4. Should, which is a mismatch. Should, which is the mismatch.
Sir, 1 plus 2, sir.
WRONG. Second option.
Sir, 1 plus 4.
WRONG. I mismatched 2. The rest of the thing is as it is. Among the 1, 2, 3, 4. And here the right answer is D, 3 plus 4. I mismatched. Here, see, the discharging of surety by the release or discharge of principal debtor is 134, and 135 is discharge of surety when the creditor compounds with give time to or agree not to sue principal debtor. But the rest of the 126 as it is, contract of guarantee, and section 129, continuing guarantee. The same, it will not be changed, and this 3 and 4 is mismatched. So the answer to the first question is D, that is 3 plus 4. Is it clear? Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Good. The second question, be ready. Which statement is a correct statement? Number 1, a stranger within parenthesis, third party to consideration differs from a stranger to a contract. 2, the law does not allow a stranger to file a suit on the contract. 3, the Indian Contract Act 1871 allows the consideration for an agreement to proceed from a third party. 4, this right is available only to the person who is a party to the contract and is called the doctrine of privity of contract. Options: A, 1 plus 2 plus 3. B, 2 plus 3 plus 4. C, 1 plus 2 plus 4. D, 1 plus 3 plus 4. Should.
Option C, 1 plus 2 plus 4.
You are right. It is option C, 1 plus 2 plus 4. Can you tell me what is the wrong there in the 3?
1872.
It is
Indian Contract
1872, but I wrote 1871 because people will not give the concentration on the year, they will give the more concentration on the substance here. So, to make you confused, I made it like that. Otherwise, if I write the 72, all options are correct. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, third question. Yes. A stranger or a person who is not a party to a contract can sue on a contract in the following cases. Which is the correct option? Number 1, trust. Number 2, family settlement. Number 3, assignment of contract. Number 4, adoption. And here, options: A, 1 plus 2 plus 3. B, 1 plus 3 plus 4. C, 2 plus 3 plus 4. D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. The question is, a person who is not in the contract cannot sue. But there are exceptions are there. In these exceptions, 1, 2, 3, 4 I have given. And in 1, 2, 3, 4, one is wrong option. Now here they made the options. A, B, C, D. Now shoot.
Sir, answer is A, 1 plus 2 plus 3.
If I say yes, answer is. Can you tell me what is the reason? And where it is committed falsely made?
Sir, for the adoption, there is a lot of process.
See, I included adoption actually. But actually it is there, not adoption. Some other thing was there. But I removed it and I put the adoption. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the right answer. Now next question, fourth question. A stranger or a person who is not a party to a contract can sue on a contract in the following cases. Which is the correct option? Again, the privity of contract it is. A. Number 1, acknowledgement. Number 2, estoppel. Number 3, a covenant running with the land. 4, contract through an agent. And options goes in this manner. A. 1 plus 2 plus 3. B. 1 plus 3 plus 4. C. 2 plus 3 plus 4. D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Answer D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, sir.
Yes, in all the things are comes under the exceptions to the privity of contract. So the answer is D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is the right answer. Even though a party not in the contract, but they can sue because of exceptions. So that is the right answer for that fourth question. Now the fifth question. Person A sends a text from his phone to person B proposing to sell their bike for cost of rupees 10,000. Person B calls the first person and agrees to the terms of the promise. Which type of contract it is? Options: A. Implied contract. B. Express contract. C. Executory contract. D. Executed contract.
Option A, implied contract.
WRONG.
Option C, executory contract.
Sir, express
WRONG.
contract.
Executive contract. B.
Option B, sir, express contract.
B is the right answer. It is an express contract. It is not an implied contract. It's clearly mentioned. B calls the first person and agrees to the terms of the promise. That means it is expressly he said. And hence the contract is B, express contract. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Feedback I have given. This is an express contract as the terms have been stated clearly in oral as well as the written form. Note that the communication should be entirely oral or written. Now the sixth question. For example, you board a rickshaw and the driver starts to drive. A tell the driver the address where has to drop you. The driver stops and you pay him. Now in this scenario, what type of a contract it is? A. Implied contract. B. Express contract. C. Executory contract. D. Executed contract.
B, express contract.
D, executed contract.
See, simple question I asked. So you go to the hotel and you eat the biryani, Hyderabadi biryani, at the paradise. Do you pay first? Answer no. That means when you are eating, you are supposed to pay. It is implied. Am I right? Say yes.
Yes, sir.
It is implied contract. As you can see, this is a contract. But did you and the driver express any of the terms written and oral form in the beginning? Answer is no. The intent was implied by your conduct, and thus there was an implied contract. There is no offer and acceptance in the beginning. But you sat and took the destination, the driver, and dropped you, and you are supposed to pay. That is the implied contract. Is it clear? Say yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, seventh question. Anyone can unmute and read the seventh question? I said anyone can unmute and read the seventh question.
E-contract can be implied as well as an option A quasi-contract, option B express contract, option C executory contract, option D executed contract.
Option B, sir, express contract.
It is in a both implied and express contract, e-contract. Supplementary question. What is e-contract?
Contracts which are made online.
Electronic
Contracts are made online. Digital contract, electronic contract, online contract. Eighth question. A agrees to pay B a sum of rupees 10,000 after 5 years against a loan of rupees 8,000. A dies of natural cause in 4th year. The contract is no longer valid and becomes dash due to the non-enforceability of the agreed terms. A. Voidable. B. Void. C. Unenforceable. D. Valid.
Void, sir.
It is completely a void contract. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, ninth question. Mute, Srinivas. Which option is the correct option? Number 1, all illegal contracts are void, but the reverse is not true. 2, both void contracts and illegal contracts cannot be enforceable by law. 3, illegal contracts are actually void ab initio, within parentheses, from the start or the beginning. 4, because of the criminal aspects of the illegal contracts, they are punishable by the court. These are the 4 options, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here I have given the options A, 1 plus 2 plus 3, B, 2 plus 3 plus 4, C, 1 plus 3 plus 4, and D, 1 plus 2 plus 4. Again, I will show you. I think there is something.
Sir, answer B, 2 plus 3 plus 4, sir.
Why?
Sir,
Because
illegal
in
contract.
concert, all illegal agreements should be there, not contracts. Maybe.
All illegal
Illegal-
contracts are void, but the reverse is not true. Here, again, all are true. Exceptions.
Sir.
All are true. Because when you see criminal aspects of illegal contracts, they are punishable by the court. Illegal contracts are actually void in ab initio. And both void contracts and illegal contracts cannot be enforceable by law. And illegal contracts are void, but the reverse is not true. So hence, the answer is 1 plus. Because of the criminal aspect, illegal contract, they are punishable under the law. And what I said, yes, they are punishable under the law. But I did not say no. Yes, because of the criminal aspects of it, contract, they are punishable under the law. Yes, all are correct. All are correct. Then I should have to write here 3 plus 4 also. Am I right?
Okay, sir.
Yes, now the 10th question. Anyone can unmute and read the 10th question?
For example, A agrees to sell to B
100 kgs.
100 kgs of rice for 10,000 rupees. But there was a huge flood in the states and all the rice crops were destroyed. So answers A, Kasi contract, B, privity of contract, C, illegal contract, D, unenforceable contract.
Shoot.
Option D, unenforceable
Option D,
contract.
sir. Unenforceable contract.
It is very clear, it is very evident. It is an enforceable contract. When the subject matter itself is destroyed, Srinivas, mute it because I am getting the resound. Did you on the speaker? Because when you on the speaker, it will get the sound in that way. But anyway, it is the 10th question answer is unenforceable contract. It is. Because the subject matter is no more over there. It is destroyed by the floods. And floods is a act of God. Supplementary question. What do you say act of God in Latin terminology?
Actus major.
That is the civil law terminology. Common law terminology? Force majeure is a
Force
French
majeure.
word. It is a civil law terminology. What is the common law terminology? Act of God. Oh, simple question it is a vis major. V-I-S, vis major, M-A-J-O-R. Okay, now 11th question. The Indian Contract Act 1872 defines the term contract and its section dash as an agreement enforceable by law. In other words, we can say that a contract is anything that is an agreement and enforceable by the law of the dash. There are two dash are there. A, 2E and terrestrial. B, 2F and aquatic. C, 2G property. D, 2H land.
Option D, 2H and land.
2H and land is the right answer. 2 clause H, the contract is defined. And its explanation, in other words, we can say that a contract is anything that is an agreement and enforceable by the law of the land, not the terrestrial, aquatic, or property. So the right answer for the 11th question is 12. 11th question is D. Okay. Now 12th question. A person A agrees to sell his house to a person B for 50 lakhs. This is an example of A contract, B an agreement, C neither a contract nor an agreement, D it is a contract as soon as A gets the money.
Option A,
Option
a
A, sir.
contract.
A person agrees to sell his house to person B for 50 lakhs. Can the B said he accepted? Can the B said he is accepted?
No, sir.
But how could you say it's
Yes.
a contract? If he pays the 50 lakhs to A, if he pays the 50 lakhs to A, it is a contract as soon as A gets the money.
Yes, sir.
Srinivas, I am
It
getting
is
the
neither-
result.
Sir.
Mute.
Neither a contract.
Mute. 13th question. Match the following key terms from part A and explanations are given under part B. Number 1, implied offer. Number 2, counter offer. Number 3, cross offer. Number 4, standing offer. In the part B, A, an offer is a standing offer if it is intended to remain open for a specified period. B, when a person to whom the offer is made does not accept offer within square bracket as it is, he counters the condition. And C, when two offers the same terms and condition across each other at the same time. And D, it is an offer that is made by conduct or gestures of the party. I will drag it down so that all the option at one place. Yes, now here are the options. A, 1C, 2B, 3D, 4A. B, 1D, 2B, 3A, 4C. C, 1D, 2B, 3C, 4A. D, 1B, 2C, 3D, 4A. Shoot.
Option C, 1D, 2B, 3C, 4A.
Option C is the right answer. 1D, 2B, 3C, 4A is the right answer. See the feedback. Implied offer It is an offer which is made by conduct or gestures of the party. What is gestures? Supplementary question.
Signs.
Signs.
It is a sign, symbol, actions, movement, body movement. Counteroffer. When a person to whom the offer is made does not accept the offer within square bracket as it is, he counters the contradiction. That is called a counteroffer. Cross offer. When two offers the same terms and condition cross each other at the same time, it is called the cross offer. Standing offer. An offer is a standing offer if it is intended to remain open for a specified period. The standing itself shows that it is a standing offer. So, fourth question. Anyone can unmute and read? 14th question.
The parties may agree to terminate the existence of contract by any of the following ways. Which option is the correct option? Option A, novation. Option 2, modification. Option 3, rescission. Option 4, remission.
Options are
A 1 plus 2 plus 3. B 1 plus 3 plus 4. C 2 plus 3 plus 4. D 1 plus 2 plus 4. Option A 1 plus 2 plus 3 is the right answer.
check again. By novation, the original contract will be extinguished. By rescission, the original contract will be extinguished. By remission, original contract will be diminished. I changed modification, I say. It is not a modification, it is an alteration.
Yes.
It is an alteration, not modification. Alteration is changed to modification by the host. I did it. So, answer is 1
B
plus 3
1
plus
plus 3
4.
plus 4.
Yes. 15th question. A contract may be discharged by operation of law in the following cases, which is the odd man out. In other words, not connected to it. Number A, death. Number B, bankruptcy. Number C, unauthorized material alteration. Number D, merger.
Answer A,
Option
death.
B.
Answer A, death.
I repeat. A contract
Answer
may be
A.
discharged by operation of law. If any person died, automatically the contract comes to an end or discharged. C, unauthorized material alteration. If you did it any unauthorized material alteration, the contract can be discharged, original contract. By merger, already the original contract will be discharged and new contract will come out because of the merger. Actually, it is an insolvency. I removed the insolvency and make the bankruptcy. If the insolvency is changed to the bankruptcy by the host, me, and hence B is not relevant there. There is a difference in insolvency and bankruptcy. For the individual, we can say insolvency. For the firms, we can say bankruptcy. Am I right? Or vice versa. There is a difference. But the wording used is insolvency, not the bankruptcy. The same wording, what is given in the options, we have to make no assumptions, no presumptions. Is it clear? Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 16th question. As per the section dash of the Sale of Goods Act 1930, contract of sale of goods is a contract whereby the seller transfers or agrees to transfer the property in goods to the buyer for a dash. There are two dashes are there. A, 4G and price. B, 4I and cost. C, 4H and amount. D, 4I and price.
Option A, sir.
WRONG.
Option D, sir. 4I.
4I.
Sir,
The
sale of
answer
goods
is-
that we are not having in syllabus.
Which one?
Sale of goods act.
Let me show you. See, this is the APTS Junior Civil Judges 2023. Indian Contract Act 1872 and Sale of Goods Act. Is it clear?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
But yes, sir. But in AP notification, it's not there. I think so.
Might be there because this is taken from the TS. So as it
Okay.
is. It is
Okay.
as it is I made it. But I don't know whether
Okay.
the TS, the AP it is made because generally AP in the beginning is there, but later on they changed it. But I thought that the same will be implemented. That's why the Sale of Goods Act I put it over there. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sir.
Now let us come to the point. Here we did it. 4I price is the right answer for the 16th question. Now 17th question. Essential elements in the Sale of Goods Act 1930. A. There must be at least two parties within parenthesis bilateral contracts. B. The subject matter of the contract must be goods. C. A cost in money should be paid or promised. D. All of the above. Should.
D, all of the above.
WRONG.
Sir, A is the right
Option A,
answer.
sir.
There must be at least
Here what I want to see is which is the wrong answer. Actually. Now you tell me.
Sir,
Option C, sir.
option C, a cost in money should be paid
Or promise.
or promised.
What is the time? I
Or
changed
promised to be paid.
Sir, B is the right answer. The subject matter of the contract must be in goods and another kada, sir. That is wrong answer, sir.
No.
Option C low. The cost in money should be paid or promised to be paid.
I removed the price and put the cost. A price in money actually. But I removed the price, I put the cost. So it is a wrong answer. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is I made the jugglery over there. Essential elements in the Sale of Goods 1930 again. A transfer of property goods from the seller to the buyer must take place. B. It must be absolute or conditional. C. All other essential of valid contract must be present. D. All of the above. Should.
Option D is all of
D.
the above.
All of the above.
All of the above is the right answer here. Because a transfer of property and goods from the seller to the buyer must take place. Possession should be given. It must be absolute or conditional, both the way it can be done. All other essential of the valid contract must be present over there, like the parties, object, policy, consideration, etc. That's why D is the right answer, all of the above. 19th question. Anyone can unmute and read?
Under the provisions of the Transfer of Property Act 1882, which option is false? Option A, goodwill. Option B, trademarks. Option C, copyrights. Option D, easement.
Answer D, easement.
There is no easement, and hence the option is false. Goodwill is a property, goods, trademarks is a goods, copyright also a goods or property. No easement. 28th question. Under the provision of the Transfer of Property Act 1882, which option is false? A. Patent. B. Ship. C. Gas. D. All of the above.
All of the above. D.
WRONG. Of course, in the later decision they included.
Gas, sir.
Here in the particular case, gas. But later on they included. Patents are all goods. So is a ship. As regards water, gas and electricity, it is doubtful whether they are goods or not. But later on some decisions made, gas is a goods. In some decisions, it is say electricity also a goods. So now 21st question. Where in a contract of sale of specific goods, the goods without the knowledge of the seller have perished at the time of making the contract. The contract is number A, voidable, B, valid, C, void, D, frustrated.
Void,
Answer
sir.
is
Option
C,
B.
void.
Option is void.
Huh.
C is the right answer. 22nd question. Price is money consideration for the sale of goods and it constitutes the essence of the contract of sale. The price may be fixed, which is the correct option. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 I given. At the time of the contract by the parties themselves. 2. May be left to be determined by the course of dealing between the parties. Or 3. May be left to the fixed in some way stipulated in the contract. Or 4. May be left to be fixed by some third party. These are the 4 options are there. In the 4 options, A, 1 plus 2 plus 3, B, 2 plus 3 plus 4, C, 1 plus 3 plus 4, D, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Option A, 1
Option
plus
A,
2
sir.
plus
1
3.
plus 2 plus 3.
Don't you think that may be left to be fixed by the some third party?
Sir, D is the right answer. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, sir.
All are connected to it. Correct options. Hence, answer
D is the
is
right answer.
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Now the next question. 23rd. The right of an unpaid seller to keep possession of the goods and refuse to deliver the goods to the buyer is called dash. A. Right of refusal. B. Right to resell. C. Right of lien. D. None of the above.
Option C, sir. Right of lien.
Right of lien.
Yes, it is right. It is the right of lien is the right answer. Till it pays, he could not give it back. 24th question. In an auction, AUCTON, not ACTON. In auction, in tender, if the seller makes use of pretended by bidding to raise the price, then the dash. A. Sale is voidable at the option of the seller. B. Sale is void. C. Sale is voidable at the option of the buyer. D. The buyer is not required to pay the excess amount charged by the seller. Which is the right option?
Option C. Sale is voidable at the option of the buyer.
Sale is voidable at the option of the buyer. That is the answer to the question. 24th. Now 25th question. The contract in which the seller is bound to arrange the shipment of goods is called as dash. A. Ex-ship contract. B. Come-ship contract. C. Pre-ship contract. D. Post-shipment contract. Seller is bound to arrange the shipment of the goods is called as.
C is the
Option C,
pre-shipment
sir.
contract.
Pre-shipment contract.
CAT cat.
Hmm.
WRON.
Yes, sir.
Option B.
D for Delhi.
B. B. B for Bombay.
WRONG. A is the right answer. Ex-ship contract. Like ex officio, we'll say. 26th question. The term CIF stands for. I believe that you can give the answer it is. What is CIF stands for? A. Carriage, inward and freight. B. Corporate identity form. C. Cottage insurance and freight. D. Cost insurance and freight.
Option D, sir. Cost
Option D,
insurance.
cost insurance.
When I
Option
shown
B.
the four options, Srinivas, I
B
am
is the
checking
right.
the sound.
D, sir.
Mute. When I am giving shown the four options, you are not in a position to give the answer. But when read it, your ear will catch it, which is acceptable, which is not acceptable, and hence you can make it out. That's the reason cost insurance and freight is the right answer for the question. 27th question. Where the seller, after selling the goods, holds the goods as a bailey, then it is called as A. Symbolic delivery, B. Bail delivery, C. Nominal delivery, D. Constructive delivery.
Option D, constructive delivery.
WRONG, in constructive delivery, already position will be given. For instance,
Option-
if the key is given of the house, is a constructive delivery. Here,
Wait,
A, B, C, D,
A, sir.
no, is a nominal delivery.
option B,
The C is the right answer, nominal delivery, you will say. Now the 28th question. When the contract of sale is executed, the loss of goods destroyed by the fire is to be borne by whom? A. The buyer only when he has goods in his custody. B. Seller. C. Both by the buyer and seller. D. The buyer even if he does not have the custody of the goods.
option A, the buyer only when he has goods in his custody.
Check again.
Option D, sir.
Option D is the right answer. The buyer, if he does not have a custody of the goods also. The reason is contract of sale is executed, already over. The loss of goods destroyed by the fire to be borne by the buyer only. Because when the money is paid, it is the duty of the buyer to take the goods to him, unless there is a free delivery at the door. Is it clear? 29th question. A finder of goods has the power to sell the goods, to give goods title to the buyer, if the owner of the goods cannot found with dash. A. Ordinary diligence. B. Reasonable diligence. C. Due diligence. D. Lack of diligence. In general, finder of the goods is the owner of the good till the owner of the goods will be found.
Option B, sir. Reasonable diligence.
Reasonable diligence is the right answer. See, for instance, if you find the hen, somebody's hen, in the street, when you say, this hen belong to whom? This hen belong to whom? This hen belong to whom? If the three times, if you utter it, if nobody has given the answer, and you will be the owner of the hen. Is it true?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the people say, you utter it if nobody claims. But when you utter in the same rhythm, not slowly, when you say the last words. Okay, now 30th question. The unrepealed provision of the Act shall continue to apply to the contracts for the sale of goods, saves insofar as they are inconsistent with the express provision of the Sale of Goods Act. A. Transfer of Property Act. B. Indian Evidence Act. C. Indian Contract Act. D. Partnership Act.
Option C, sir. Indian Contract Act.
Indian Contract Act. In the beginning, the Sale of Goods Act or in the Contract Act itself? Of course, the next question makes it very much clear. 31st question. The Act has been codified as a separate enactment of the law relating to the sale of goods, which was contained in dash of the Indian Contract Act 1872. From which section to which section? A. Section 75 to 123. B. Section 76 to 124. C. Section 77 to 123. D. Section 76 to 123.
Option D, sir. 76 to 123.
It is 76 to 123 sections should be there in the Indian Contract Act 1872, but later on they found it, the Sale of Goods Act should be made elaborate because many of the provisions are not accurate. To fill the gaps, they enacted the Sale of Goods Act 1930 by stretching and giving the definitions, and there would be less loopholes should be there. Otherwise, it was the part of the Contract Act 1872 from the section 76 to 123. So 32nd question. A new law was formed to deal with the sale of goods, which incorporates various provisions of the English Sale of Goods Act. Dash. Year. A. 1891. B. 1892. C. 1893. D. 1894. The most of the provisions from the English Sale of Goods Act of which year?
Option A, sir.
WRONG.
D, sir. 1894.
WRONG.
Option B.
WRONG. Then what is left?
Option C.
Option C,
left.
sir.
Option C is left. It
1893.
is 1893. 33rd question. It was observed in dash within parenthesis 1895 case law, still 5 minutes are there, that a person is not regarded as a buyer if an agreement essentially grant him the option to purchase the products without subjecting him to any legal obligation to do so. What is the name of the case law? A. Anderson versus White. B. McIntyre versus Crossley Bros Limited. C. Halby versus Matthews. D. Chow Yung Hang versus Chung Fat Rubber Manufacturing.
Option C, sir. Helby versus Matthews.
Option C is the right answer. Halby versus Matthews, that a person is not regarded as a buyer if an agreement essentially grants him the option to purchase the products without subjecting to any legal obligation to do so. 34th question. Clause 7 deals with the goods, which refers to any dash that is neither the money nor actionable claims. Now the dash: A. Property. B. Immobile property. C. Mobile property. D. Perishable property.
Movable property, sir. Option C.
Option C is the right answer. It is a movable property. Is the right answer for the 34th question. Now 35th question. While dash within parenthesis 1936 held that gas and electricity are not goods. Gas and electricity are not goods. A. Rash Behari versus Emperor. B. Associate Power Company versus Ram Ratan. C. State of Maharashtra versus Champalal. D. Naranappa versus Bhaskar Krishnappa.
Option A, sir.
Option A is the right answer. Raj Behari versus Emperor. It is said that gas and electricity are not goods. But in another case law, it is made it very much clear that electricity is a goods. in another case law. I think this is the associate powers versus Ram Ratan, because the power is there, no? So I am sure that this case law, it says that electricity is the goods. Yes, if I not be mistaken. I said copy. Copy and paste here. And this case law says electricity is the associate power limited Ram Ratan Roy, and this case law says Ram Ratan Roy, not Bhushan Chand Roy. Associate Power Company versus Ram Ratan Roy. Associate Power Company, there is a Ram Taran Roy. In the commercial cause, plaintiff Associate Powers Company is suing Ram Ratan Roy, carrying a business under the name and style of the Ram Roy Ratan for recovery of the money. So there was a, what is that say? That is whether it is a goods or not. Yeah. The only question for the decision now is the suit is to determine point whether the electricity is within the meaning of goods used in the class 4 and Roman 4 of the first schedule of the City Civil Code Act 1953. In other words, the main contention is that City Civil Court only which has jurisdiction to try this suit, not original side of the High Court Class 4, first schedule of the City Civil Code Act inter alia. Subject to the entry, they say, arising the transaction merchant traders relating to the buying, the selling of the goods are relating to the construction of the mercantile document. Now you tell me whether we are buying the electricity or not.
Yes, we are, sir.
Whether you are buying the gas or not.
Yes, we are buying.
Yes.
Hence,
They are also goods.
the ambit of the goods is something wrong. When you unmute it, I am getting the resound. Please ask somebody else why I am getting the resound when you.
भारत भाग्य विधाता
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा
द्राविड उत्कल बंगा
विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा
उच्छल जलधि तरंग
तव शुभ नाम जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा
जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे
भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind. सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा।